You guys, Brooke Schofield has found herself in some more friend drama as there seems to be something going on with her friend BB and her. Plus, we're going to talk about some shade that was recently thrown at her by some of Tana's friends. We're going to get into everything. As if the canceled podcast coming to an end and the girls finishing out their podcast tour could get any worse, it seems there's more drama in the canceled world as people realize that over the weekend, Brooke and her friend BB stopped following each other. BB has been Brooke's longtime best friend and the two of them seemed inseparable. So to see them seemingly not looking like friends anymore came to a major surprise to some fans. But to others, they felt that this might be something that had been brewing over the last few weeks. It wasn't too long ago that Brooke and Tana sat down to film an episode of Canceled where they talked about the fact that during their Europe tour, Brooke hired BB to be her assistant, but it didn't go well and she said she fired her.
Cool.
Yeah, no, BB got fired.
Okay, wait, please explain a little bit to me.
And I love her so much. I feel like
I had a feeling something like that would happen.
everyone knew it was coming. We anticipated it on this podcast. We were like, BB's coming. It's going to be a horrible idea.
And Makoa, I remember the moment that we found out Makoa and I were at LAX for some reason. And I told Makoa that BB was coming and he just started dying laughing. Like we were like, this is going to be like watching Bad Girls Club.
But Tana has this completely skewed memory of what this decision-making process went down as, because when I started getting upset and like complaining about it, Tana's like, well, what did you expect? And I'm like, and it was your idea.
Well, I think that you in the past have said like that would make you happier to have like somebody who entertains you and like a friend and like versus like someone in just a working role, and you don't really like to have an assistant.
Brooke went on to say that they had this big fight and that it kind of stemmed around the fact that while on tour, Brooke wanted to rent a boat for a day and it ended up being this whole big situation.
And my number one thing the entire trip, like the one major thing that I was like, I have to have this, BB, I need to go on a boat. Okay? I need to go on a boat. I don't care where we have to go on a boat. Nowhere we went even had boats until our very last stop. And the second we landed, I see a boat in the water and I go, BB, book the boat. Okay? I'm so excited. I'm like, BB, book the boat. We're on the way to the hotel. At the hotel, I'm like, BB, have we booked the boat? She's like, I don't know. Like, which boat do you want? I'm like, any boat, whatever. Next morning, BB, I'm seeing boats everywhere. Are we booking a boat? She's like, I don't know what boat you want. And I'm like, well, I don't know what boats there are. It doesn't matter. No boat booked. We're walking down the street. Me and Miles go, look, BB, there's the boat booking store. She's like, I don't know. The website's not in English. I'm like, whatever. And it was all fine. I was like, whatever. I'm not going to go on a boat until we're
Maybe
in.
BB stands for bad with boats.
Bad. Until we're in the green room. And Tana makes an announcement. I got a boat for tomorrow.
No, and I'm all excited and then Brooke's seething and I'm like, why?
But it was
Like I got a boat.
I'm so excited to go on your boat. That's not it. It's just the fact that like Tana, all day she's, working. And Tana found a way to book a boat, okay? Because it was really just that easy. And now Tana has a boat, and the boat that I wanted to bring everybody on no longer can exist because now there's a different boat that everyone's gonna go on.
On the boat, BB put her drink on the seat and Brooke stood up and it spilled all over her. And BB made a comment about why did she stand up if the drink was there, and they just ended up going at it.
I stand up, her drink spills. I literally go, and she goes, well, why would you stand up if there's a drink right next to you? I'm like, why would there be a drink next to me? And then she swear to God, Amari, BB, I love you. God, I love you. I'm freaking out because my shoes are like, they're leather and they're like, they change a whole different color. It really doesn't matter. The shoes don't matter. She doesn't stand up. Someone puts a rag on the ground and she just starts pushing it around her foot while she just still is in a conversation with Paige making TikTok.
Oh my God.
And so I just had a fucking fit.
So now, and it's like a small boat, but there's the front of the boat and there's the back of the boat, and they're like running back and forth and switching places. Like, I'm walking to the back of the boat and BB's like, she's such in this. I'm walking to the front of the boat and Brooke's like, she's such this. And they're going back and forth. It was Bad Girls Club on this beautiful gondola in the middle of it.
And I honestly made like such a scene, but it was because I'm like,
now
I'm not on my own boat. I'm on a stranger's boat.
Though Brooke later said that she can't stay mad at BB for very long, and despite the blowout being what it was, she also said she could see at BB's side of the whole thing too.
Yes, hiring your friends can be murky water and like whatever, and we all know that. But I think if you pay someone to execute a task, they should execute.
And you're not asking a lot of her. And like honestly, the drink with you guys being as close as you guys are, that drink would have set me over, and that's like backhand
and then BB
territory.
screaming like it was.
No,
that would have been
almost
backhand territory.
because it wasn't. I'm sorry, it was nothing. It was would you stand up?
Oh, see, she would have been off the boat.
It's BB. I can't stay mad at her for literally like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like,
And like you guys are also just so similar in the sense that like both of your like perceptions are so like, you know what I mean? Like BB had her whole side of like,
yeah, and BB could tell this exact same story from her perspective, and there would be no world where anyone was on my side. You know what I mean? Because it was like, to her, it's like, well, how the am I supposed to book a boat when you don't tell me the time, you don't tell me which boat, you don't like, you know what I mean? So it was just stupid. It was like a stupid fight.
So despite her saying she can't stay mad at her, it does seem like something did go down with them though, and people believe it looks like BB was the one to block Brooke on Instagram since they both don't follow each other. And in BB's photos on Instagram with Brooke, Brooke is no longer tagged in any of the photos, signaling that she probably blocked Brooke because it would remove her being tagged in any of BB's photos automatically. And this whole boat situation is getting brought up because at the time Brooke talked about this on the podcast, BB had reacted to it online defending herself. Someone posted clips of it and she said, "Didn't get fired by the way, said I didn't want to do it again for the Australia tour because we got into the first fight we have ever been in 7 years of friendship." Someone say, "We didn't say it, your friend did." Another person said, "Right, why defend yourself on a TikTok instead of to Brooke herself?" And she said, "Already have, babe, and I wasn't physically there for this podcast to defend myself." And someone else said, "Are y'all fighting right now? Cause you're just out here in TikTok comments like airing y'all's friendship drama, and this is coming from a Brookie supporter, now prepping for the incoming hate comments." She said, "No, we are not fighting. I'm just saying my side since these three talked publicly about me without me there." She also responded to somebody else who had brought up the past between her and Brooke and how they once were not speaking to each other. And she said, "I stopped talking to her because I moved across the country and was dating someone she didn't support me dating. No fighting took place. LMAO, you know everything though." And this was all getting brought up again. Like, is this the reason BB isn't speaking to Brooke now because she's in a relationship? Is she isolating herself? What is the deal? Even though just recently Brooke and Tana were talking about how excited they were for BB to be dating Lauren Sanderson. Brooke said that, she had been worried if BB was to ever date a girl that it would come between them in their friendship. But knowing Lauren is who she's dating, she wasn't worried because they're all friends and such.
So crazy. And I'm so excited for BB because I really do I love this person.
No, and I was really apprehensive always for BB to date a girl.
Yeah.
Because I'm just a jealous friend in general. And I was like always afraid that if she got a girlfriend, like she wouldn't want to hang out with me ever.
Yeah.
And
now it's this person that you know that's amazing and
who I love and who I know will get along with my boyfriend so well.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
Which, if you guys don't know who BB is dating and how she plays a role in the whole canceled podcast universe, Lauren played a key role in the infamous Mindy story shared by Tana. Brooke had a crush on Lauren at the time, and tensions escalated when Tana started flirting with her one night. Basically, Tana and Lauren had gone to Tana's room together, which led Brooke to believe something was happening between them, even if that wasn't the case. And then things just went very downhill from there. Things got messy between Brooke and Tana. It was brought online, but as we know, in the end, BB is the one that ended up with Lauren. So it's something that they can all laugh about now, how Lauren almost broke up Tana and Brooke's friendship, but now BB is with her. But I don't know how many people are actually laughing about it now because of this whole blocking situation with Brooke and the fact that it looks like they're not friends anymore. And to top it off, in terms of Brooke, we already knew that Tana's best friend Ashley isn't a huge fan of her, but it was made really clear when Ashley gifted Tana a custom Guess Who game for her birthday. And in Amari's vlog, we can see her unwrap this gift. And when they played the game, you can see what she put for Brooke. And it's this blown out forehead photo. Everyone else looks so slay, and then there's Brooke. Like, everyone already knew Ashley didn't like Brooke, but this was so clear and also interesting because I feel like this is something that most people would be bothered by. Like, if their friend was gifted something that shaded you, and it just adds to the whole thing of people saying that Brooke and Tana aren't friends. Like, it definitely was something that people were like, this would definitely hurt my feeling that Tana's associating herself with somebody that doesn't like me this much. It's just a mess over here in the canceled world, as always, but I certainly want to know what you guys think about everything that is going on with Brooke and Tana and BB, this whole mess, and also what you guys think about what Ashley got Tana. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.